Okay, so maybe we start if everybody's here. Hi everyone, so welcome to the Princeton Day of Optimization. So this is the first event of this type at Princeton University, and the goal is for the Department of Operations Research and Financial Engineering to have this event once every 2 years. And every time this event will have a different theme. Of course, the focus is always on foundations of optimization. But as you know, today's theme is at least in part about the overlap or the interplay of optimization with control and with machine learning. The best part of today's event will be, of course, the speakers. So we have 6 amazing speakers. So in the morning, we have Dimitris Bertsimas, Munzer Dale, and Elad Hazan. And in the afternoon, Pablo Parillo, Ben Recht, and Katja Scheinberg. I will not take the time of the speakers to introduce them. They have 45 minutes, so I'll take just a few seconds to read their title, maybe. The other event that we have today, okay, so in terms of participants, this is a word map of where they're coming from. We have more than 400 who registered. I'm not sure how many will show up. And they're from more than 50 different institutions. Of course, the majority is Princeton, but we're pretty much representing most of the schools in the East Coast, at least, and even have a person from Korea, which I would love to meet. He's in the room. We have a poster session at lunch. It's at 11:45. It goes until 2 p.m. And it's in the Frick building. I'll tell you where that is on the next slide. And we have about 60 posters, again, mostly from Princeton, but a good representation from Columbia, MIT, Johns Hopkins, and a few others. We've had a panel of judges who worked hard in the past couple of days, and we will be ending the event by a poster award ceremony at 4:45. We have different categories. There'll be awards in optimization theory, algorithms, applications, interplay with machine learning, and interplay with control. So a few awards in each category. I encourage you to stay for that event. And after that, the event is supposed to end at 5 p.m. This is a useful map to know your whereabouts. So this is where we are, where it says talks. I guess if you're here, you don't need to worry about parking. The most important part is lunch and posters. So you can either go out and go on Washington down. So it's a 2-minute walk. If you want more options for food, you can go up on Washington, and there's a cafeteria there. And if you're sticking around for dinner, I recommend that you go up and you go left to Palmer Square. That's a nice area. And around 9 p.m., some of us at least will be at this bar Triumph. And that's independent of this event, but you're welcome to join. Okay. So probably this is the most important part that you should, about the map. So at 11:45, everybody will leave this room. And you don't even have to leave the building. You can go through this wing of Jadwin. So it will be to the right and then that way. And you go to Frick, and I expect you to be back in the same room here at 1:55, so we can start Pablo's talk at 2 p.m. sharp. Okay. If you get lost or if you have questions, we have a great team of student volunteers, so look for people with a PT shirt, and they'll be able to help you. Lastly, I just want to thank our sponsors, without whom this event definitely would not have been possible. So we have 6 sponsors. And on the right, I have the name of the people who made the sponsorship possible. I'm not going to read their names out loud, but our sponsors are Orphe, of course, the Center for Statistics and Machine Learning, the School of Engineering as a whole, the Department of Mechanical Engineering, IBM Watson, and the National Science Foundation. And lastly, I want to quickly thank the people who really made this possible, and most of all, this is Tabitha and Michael. I don't know if Tabitha is back there. And she's been working really 24/7 on this conference for the last month. And Michael is somewhere there. Similarly, the rest of Orphe staff, I want to acknowledge them, and the CSML staff. So this event is officially hosted by Orphe, but it's very much a joint effort with the Statistics and Machine Learning Center, both in sponsorship and organization. They've been extremely helpful. I want to acknowledge my former student and colleague, and my colleague, René Carmona. We started brainstorming about this over a year ago. These are our judges. I'll tell you more about them in the afternoon. We had 7 judges. And finally, the student volunteers. So with that, I hope you have a great Princeton Day of Optimization. And I hand it over to Department Chair Ronnie Serkar. will make a few remarks.
Okay, so thank you, Amar Ali, and welcome everybody. I won't keep you too long from this exciting conference that you have. I just wanted to take this opportunity to welcome all of you to Princeton and this inaugural Princeton Day of Optimization. Princeton Day of Optimization sort of seems to imply this is the only day that Princeton optimizes. That is very much not the case, both historically and at present. Optimization is very central to operations research and financial engineering, and it's great that we have this event added to other events that we've had over many years, including Princeton Day of Statistics, Probability Day, conferences in financial math, and stochastic analysis. So this really complements those activities. This, in terms of size and scale, is off the charts, and I want to reiterate what Amir Ali said in thanking our staff for all the work they have put in. We've never hosted an event of this size, and they have certainly earned a 3-week weekend after working on this event over the past month or so. So optimization, you're the experts. I'm not going to try and say anything deep about the area, but it's obviously seen a great resurgence from its historical roots, particularly through control, statistics, and machine learning. And so we're very happy that Peter Ramage and the Center for Statistics and Machine Learning have been part of the organization of this event, and that's a very exciting development, and it syncs very well with a lot of the activities in our department in statistics and machine learning. It's, again, great to welcome you all here. I look forward to meeting many of you, and thank you again, Amar Ali. This looks like it's going to be a great success, and it's really thanks very largely to your efforts and your imagination in putting this together. So welcome, everybody.